Today, we continue our journey from Bend, Oregon towards Alvord Desert, a 300-mile backcountry route plotted together by Jason from the Primal Outdoors channel. Although the terrain didn't seem very generous in providing sustenance for life as we know it, it was beautiful driving through it, and seeing the vast openness of the environment and the history and secrets it may carry beneath its soil. Speaking of history though, we were on our way to an abandoned ranch, which felt like it was in the middle of nowhere, which isn't far from the truth. This is Shirk Ranch. It was originally a homestead in 1881, which was purchased by David Shirk in 1883. It was operated as a ranch until 1914. From the limited information I could find, it states that the U.S. government acquired the property in 1942 and is now considered a historic site. It is open for viewing and exploration to the public, and I would highly recommend a visit to this creepy abandoned home. With each step you take past the front gate, the further back you seem to travel in time. Alright guys, let's go upstairs and see what's up there. It's a creepy little house. I mean, obviously because no one no longer reside in it, but whoa. Yeah, this is check this out guys. Looks like this might have been like the bedroom or something. Goes all the way down there. Goes up, so that must have been the hot stove, hot pipe. Boarded up windows. Probably a closet here. So yeah, interesting spot. Jason's outside getting situated. I believe we're gonna do a podcast over here. So if you wanna check that out, definitely check out Jason's channel. We're gonna probably sit on this table right here. When it gets a little, probably at nighttime, we're gonna actually camp right outside of this ranch. So when it gets nighttime, we're gonna come in here and then film the podcast over here. But for right now, I'm gonna go back to my truck, get situated, set up camp, and then just chill. Right now it's almost 2 o'clock, so just got time to just kind of explore around this area. What I'll probably do is I had a bunch of snacks on the way here, so I'm not that hungry or anything like that. But I might use like a little body wipe to just kind of wipe down my body, get like a little mini shower going on, just get cleaned up a little bit, and then get ready for tonight and tonight's podcast. Peace. Before coming out, I knew that we were not going to have much access to shower facilities. Luckily, we were able to get toilet facilities on the way here. But as far as keeping my body clean, that was going to be a tricky little thing. But, so this is what I decided to try to do. This is the shower pouch. And what it is it's a full-size body towel, basically. It's like a wet wipe for your entire body. They didn't pay me to use this or anything like that. The other cool thing is I learned about these guys at King of the Hammers, and I met actually the owner of this over there. And the way this thing works is you can just use it as a wet wipe, but you can also put it in boiling water so that it heats up the towel inside, and it's like a warm towel. Of course, if there's like chilly wind outside, you don't want to get your body wet and wipe this, and then you're just gonna get even colder. But right now it's about 65, 70 degrees out here right now, so I don't feel like I need to boil this. But I will use this just to kind of do a quick body rub down. And let me show you how big this is. This says 2 feet by 1 feet, and this one is a cucumber smell. I love cucumber scent. So this is about the size of the towel. It's about my torso length, I think. And just wipe it. I know there's a technique and stuff for it, but I'm not aware. But I will just take little parts and corners and squares of this towel and just get all the little parts. Now, of course, now I feel the breeze, so it's kind of has a cooling effect, which I welcome because it was getting kind of hot out here. And the reason another thing I like about this length here is I can just kind of put it around my back like this. Do something like that. Now that's just the upper body. Of course, I got my lower body, which I will do off camera because I want to get every little nick and cranny with that. But yeah, the thing about this, like certain wipes that I've tried that feel sticky, but right now this doesn't feel sticky right now. I'm gonna see how it feels when it dries. I guess I wasn't that dirty because there's not much dirt coming off onto this. That's what I'm gonna do right now. I gotta clean my bottom and then continue with the camp setup. Some behind the scenes action with Primal Outdoors.
Primal Outdoors doing podcasts in the creepy house.
The only thing that's not from here are the lights in our chairs, but like even these bottles are original from the home.
Or somebody left them in here. That bottle on the back window there isn't from here. Scotch. I love scotch.
Get in my belly. You saw this guy earlier in the day and it didn't seem so bad, but now when it's dark and you don't know what's going on around you, it's in my opinion, it's a different story. Can you see the tattered?
Yeah, there's all that. See it? Yeah. All right. All right, ready to start this?
Yeah. Let's start with the cheers.
All right. Cheers. All right, folks. Well, we are doing something a little different tonight for Halloween. Me and Edward.
And now that it's nighttime, it's kind of creepy camping right next to this thing here. Should be fine. It was one of the most beautiful mornings I've woken up to so far on this trip. The sun appears to have burnt off all the clouds, I wasn't kept awake overnight by any ghosts, and Jason whipped up an awesome breakfast which consisted of sausage, biscuits, and gravy. He explained that this meal was one of his childhood favorites, so I gladly obliged and thoroughly enjoyed the dish. After we finished this breakfast, we got a few more things we got to do today, right?
Yeah. There's a couple gravestones up on the hill here I thought we'd go check out real quick. And then we just got a lot of trail to cover to accomplish what we want to do today.
Yeah, and I'll fill you guys in later, but today what we're actually going to do is we're still going to be on the same route, but we're going to head straight to Albert Desert. But before we go, like Jason said, we're going to see some pretty cool things out here before heading out. Biscuits and gravy, man. By the way, what kind of meat is this in the gravy?
It's from my deer I got during hunting season this year. I had it made into a breakfast sausage, ground into a breakfast sausage. It's really good that way, and I can use it for a lot of different types of meals.
We then started to make our way out of Shirk Ranch. We stopped by a tombstone that lay about 500 feet northwest of the main house. The headstone reads, "Here lies Bill Vickers and Jay Gurink, shot August 14th, 1887. There aren't many details about the history of this tombstone, but it is rumored that Bill Vickers was a fugitive on the run who took refuge at Shirk Ranch with his companion who is mentioned in the inscription. They then were shot by law enforcement during a shootout. The legitimacy of the story is still unclear. We then continue our journey east, towards Albert Desert, encountering what I consider to be the most challenging area of this route.